voice of Long Beach, the one and only, Halftime Howie! Welcome everyone to another Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie. I want to wish all of my Jewish friends out there happy Hanukkah. And I want to begin this show with a tribute. We lost our 41st president over the weekend, George W. Bush. Great man, lived a rich life, 94 years. Was a true hero, decorated war hero, served our nation, and had such an amazing, rich life. He served in Congress, ambassador, served United Nations, vice president, saw his son be president, had a huge family, had a beloved marriage with Barbara, and this Wednesday, in his honor, the stock market will be closed, which I think is a great gesture, and he deserves it, and he truly was a great man, and respected from both Democrats, Republicans. So we pay tribute to the great George Bush. George Bush, 94 years, rest in peace. So, great man. So tonight we have a great show. Great show, a lot on the plate. We start off with a stand-up comedian, James Tyson. We're looking forward to hear what James has to say. And then we're going to have very dear friend, Jackie Shelley, who I met several years ago. Jackie, since we met, has moved from Long Beach to Alabama.
Unbelievable.
And she's back tonight. And we met Jackie after rough circumstances. Her son Daniel took his own life, and now she's a very strong advocate for suicide prevention, started a foundation, Daniel's Dream in Daniel's honor. So we're always, I made this promise to Jackie several years ago that we would never forget Daniel, and we would keep suicide awareness in the consciousness, and that's going to be a riveting segment. And we're also going to have Mayor Minch, who has struggled with some mental illness issues in the past, and he's going to talk about his issues with suicide. And Brandon Ellis is going to join the segment and talk about how he reached out to some friends who were contemplating taking their own life. So that should be a very riveting segment. And then we have a lot of tremendous segments. One segment, we had Stephen Hillenburg passed away this week. He was the brilliant creator of SpongeBob, and two big fans of his, Brandon and Rocco, are going to do a segment to talk about Steve Hillenburg and the impact that SpongeBob had on pop culture and everything. So that should be interesting. And then we have another special guest, great friend, my dear friend Joe Satriano, who runs the Susan Satriano Foundation. Joe is every year gives out hundreds of scholarships to high school seniors. And not only will Joe be talking about the great foundation and the great work that he does, but once again, we're going to have our holiday party at Joe's house on Saturday night, December 22nd, in the beautiful city of Oceanside. So we're very, very excited for that. And I promise Joe that it's going to be an extremely entertaining show. And our regulars are ready to rock. One of our regulars, our new regular, Candace King, is celebrating a birthday today. So happy birthday to Candace King. So Candace comes to us all the way from Selden. She's a life coach and a health coach, and she's very inspiring. And then we have Brandon Ellis, who does two segments. The Hit Factory music segment is awesome, and the science fiction segment is great. So looking forward to that. Rocco is doing his movie review, which is always riveting. Mayor Minch is going to pump up one of the local businesses. So that's going to be great. And early this week, having dinner I was reading Newsday, and I was absolutely riveted. And I could not wait to pick up the phone and call our aviation specialist, Richard Kaplan, to have him talk about this segment. It is unbelievable. Think about this. A plane went down in Long Island 76 years ago. They never knew what caused the crash. Well, recently, an underground diver found some of those parts, and they're putting together the clues as why this plane went down. And to fill us in more detail would be Richard Kaplan. And I can't wait to hear his segment, because to me, I love stories like that. I mean, it's just an unbelievable. It also was a World War II flight, believe me, right, Richard? Mm-hmm. So it's unbelievable. So riveting segment. So, and folks out there, we just recently went above 3,100 likes on Facebook on our Halftime Howie show. So thank you for the support. Keep liking our show, and we're growing on social media. Thanks to our new social media manager, Brandon Ellis. We're now on Instagram and SoundCloud and moving more and better and bigger and better, so it's great. But we hope you enjoy our show. I am Halftime Howie.